Welcome to another episode. We're taking off just where we left off. Hopefully we'll get our Colosseum this episode. And someone did build the pyramids, so we were lucky in the last episode we didn't choose to build them. Do a quick mental check. Start this production. Get builder worth 5. We got 1, 2. So this is always going to be the best tile because it's the highest yield. When you place a city, if you're going to look for build, make sure that you're using a tile to be placed on. Look for the one with generally the highest number. Sometimes it's not always the case, but it's almost definitely if it's got food in it. Let's go across here and make this in +1 production. That makes it a 5 yield tile with 1 extra faith. We will probably do this one and upgrade these 2 and then use 1 builder charge somewhere else. So for efficiency we'll come straight here. I'm always a big believer of getting some population in the city and my granary. Now, what can we do with this city? I think it's commercial district to begin with. Trade route will have useful connotations late game. And obviously the sooner we can get them up and running the better. We use her to gain 4 faith. Now what does it do? 4 faith, 4 science from a holy district. If we could get rid of this, it'd be good, would be better, but we can always get rid of this and this if we so choose. I did think we wanted to put something, we were going to put this in here, which will increase this by 1, which, can only be benefit to us. I could make these into a series of farms. This really not sure I want to do that. I would quite like to finish some of these cities and really power up the rest of them. Let's run you this way. Let's have a quick look along there. Just clear out the area so we can see if a barbarian camp spawns. 11 turns. It wasn't his capital. My warrior is randomly over there. Who knows? Oh, we're going to make that into a mine. And then we're going to run over here and make this into a mine to give this a production tile. I'm hoping when we're in Gathering Storm, when you harvest stone, that it doesn't cost you towards your carbon emission, because it's not like trees or something, is it? And generally these quarry tiles are pretty bad. Right, let's run you down here to add an extra amenity to the city. Because of our culture. This one. No, this is bad. Yeah, this is going to be meh again. There's nothing here. Like, these are kind of your chaff ones. If we can get rid of them to someone else, this is good. I would quite like this, but we'd need to have more great merchant points. We might get it. We are building more things that will help with that. Terracotta army is probably really, it's actually got 2 uses. One that isn't obvious, which is all archaeologists from the owner may enter foreign lands without open borders agreement. So if you're ever at war with someone or they're not friendly with you, this is worth getting. If you can obviously think that far ahead. Let's have a quick look, see if he still can't make alliances with us. Interesting. So, we can put this city in here. Let's do that. The Tor del Pan. Whew. Let's put. So normally I wouldn't put thingies down on there, but in this case I'm going to. We don't want to use that tile. And on the same reason we've been doing for every other one, we're going to get a commercial hub down. Now this city could use a trader straight away in order to help it, but mostly it's going to generate culture just from being near there. To there. So currently 51 culture, right? She's going to lose another city. America, you're just helping me expand my borders with these free settlers. So we've got a Colosseum. Look at that jump there. Right. An extra 18-ish, 17-ish culture. It's because this wonder, right, adds the following to each city within 6 tiles: 2 culture and 2 amenities. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish, 7. Right, which is why we may have one up here. And it means like we can look at the culture victory now, right? We now have the highest culture per turn of any of the players in the game, and we haven't built a single culture district. We're going to get more here. We might get more with these monuments. So, you know, it really is. We're doubling this up because of this, but that didn't work. That's weird. It really is a very interesting way of doing things. Right, so we were trading with Kyoto. I don't want to do that. I want to be pulling it up here right now just to see it until we can get the wonder in here that we're trying to tech towards now. Just to boost this city so that we can have the population we need to get the wonder in a later date. The science production thingy one. You can go into rest mode. So we've not been buying builders because we've been slacking. We've got plenty of time. Do you know we're going to wait a turn and buy a settler? Just to try and put it up here. And we'll be buying in this city so we don't lose any population, because population is the most important thing in the game. Great Library was built by John Curtin, which means up here it was smashed. Was it there? It was there, wasn't it? See? Now, we don't want that, but we did gain enough to get our settler. Could put it down here, but again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, the best place for it would be here, right? Without a shadow of a doubt. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to put it there just because it gives us the extra culture right now. I know that's a bad tile with no housing, but it's an extra culture, and we'll use it as a baby city to keep loyalty on here. I want to build this, and then every time I think that, do you know what? We'll play properly and put it over here for now, because we can do another one of these districts here. we're going to take this tile. So we've got 2 production, 2 food tiles. We'd like to lock it in the correct tile, thank you. And then we will go over here and get the crabs. We'll go here, put farm down, and then onto there. Production tile in here. What can we get most production from? La Vienta. La Vienta. The road across there would be very nice. Shoot this guy. Yeah, let's do that. We'll lose some production off this tile, but we speed this up. We can put like a farm on there or something. Where's it getting production to? Is it hills? That's because it's plains. Plains is just, I love plains. We can't get around there. We want to send you to go and have a look at John's stuff. Oh, he's managed to get the population this up. He's probably put governor in it. He failed to build a wonder here. Banking has increased massively. Okay, what have we got? Let's begin with this. We know that in here we can build a university at some point. We do need a science district in here. Do you know, I will put that down. Let's put that, lock that in there. We do need one in there. I really wish, I should probably see if I can buy some of these buildings and just churn through what's missing in this city. So we could buy a temple which gives us straight culture. We'll do that. Because we're never going to have enough. We want to build another. I knew I was saving that tile for a reason and not putting anything on it. Oh well, I'll take this tile off. I will make my builder in a minute. I'm running down, clear this tile off now. Build a farm. 1, 2. So we know this is all clear now. We can run him back down to La Venta in order to gain an amenity in there. Change of policies. What did we gain? Industrial area adjacency zone is okay. Commercial adjacency zone is okay, but not right now. We're not building any units. This 2 is rubbish. We should be coming down here. We will lock in Alhambra. And we should probably put down a nice little adjacent zone. We want to start the Alhambra though, really. Is there a great merchant in here that's useful? No. This city doesn't have any production. Why does it not have any production? It does have production. And we were going to put that in there, weren't we? Shows what I do when I don't pay attention. We might have to put trader unit to this unit, I think. Like, if we don't get the Alhambra, it's not the end of the world. It's like as I say, it's an added bonus. It would be nice to get. Let's upgrade both of these tiles because they are being used. Get some much needed housing in here. Yeah, sure. We'll accept that deal, John. She's starting to like us. Let's go through and see if we can get some friendships, alliances going. No, why not? I don't quite understand. No. Will you declare friendship with me though? Perfect. Where is it again? This just says declare friendship. We do get the option to do alliances. Weird. This is quite nice, but we don't definitely need it. Right, let's put that down. This is a bad tile. We'll run that one there. I'd quite like you to go into there. Into there. Into the city. You can hold there. Combat strength is okay for now. As I say, if you're better off making units early in the eras and upgrading them, the production is just so much more efficient. Again, we're just doing maintenance. We're using our faith to really power through. Whereas you'd have to build these, or you'd have to buy them, and it's just not as efficient. City state is Preslev. Did we met Preslev? Must have met Preslev. Oh, he's down here. Okay. Preslev. Yeah, see, that's the utter crap one. It's a shame we've lost this, but choose research. Build it. We're not going to get that. Not anytime soon. You can hold on the point. You can level this up. And then run over there and level that up. We need to get both of these to help this city. We can purchase a missionary or a builder. Start by there. So we're not close. We've got plenty of time. We have all the time in the world. Let's get that started. I think. Send an envoy. Nope. No, so we've got 2, right? We've got faith in every temple building. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll start towards that anyway, because we have a few temple buildings and we are going for more. Get that into a farm. Should have done this one over it. Now the city's got some serious housing issues. Reformed church. So civics, right? Pasture improvements receive plus on food is nice. This is stronger. And this would be nice to go to. And then from there we would want to go like this. But probably through past here first. Don't need this. Don't need any of these. This gives us an envoy. Yeah, let's go to merge. Let's go there first, and then we'll click on the end one. So what have we got here? First of all, we need to put down our next district. We've got 2 big districts here. Look at that, +5. What can we get with this? +4. This is going to be a nice city for a for the do the walls first, please. This is going to be a nice city for a spaceport. New government type. No. This is okay. We are struggling for housing though. No. No. See, none of the housing is relevant, right? Like, we could do with a huge amount of housing. We've got like, need it here, 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 need it there. Now we're okay here. I'm going to run this up and make another farm triangle along here. Just because we need to keep this city going, and it's currently taking big negative hit issues for the way we've got it going. But we've actually got the city now. We're in a really strong place, I would say. We can buy another builder. We should have done that last turn. Get a builder in here. What I might do, harvest this up, make a triangle, make it like a nice little, we can make a big one there, get this city going if we wanted to. 155. Is there a city down south somewhere? This doesn't need. We could mine, harvest for a triangle. Harvest triangle. So she can literally, what she will do is harvest this, make a whole triangle of farms. The reason you make them into triangles is because of this. So when 3 farms are adjacent to each other, they gain +1 for food. And then if you work your way up through one of the higher techs up, you also have a bonus of it. It does it another way as well. We're saving some of our gold. We didn't build this, so we haven't got anything in here to buy. We can still buy a settler. We could keep some of the money to upgrade some of our unit strength, which will increase our unit strength. That might be worth doing. So this is obviously a good area to have an increased unit. Anything could spawn up here. We did recently just get our St. Basil's. So let's get working on that. Let's sell that one. Granary is going to help us. An industrial zone in there would be perfect. Let's lock that in, but let's not build it. What's granary do? Yeah, we'll build the granary first. Send an envoy. 1 point. How many? We're going to put him in there and confirm. We're going to come here. We're going to reassign to Brussels. You're going to come here and make this. We can make one here and one here. Why is it asking me that each turn? Unit needs orders. Farm. 185. Tiles pretty expensive. So this is the best option for that. We've got some level 1 walls down there. Increase the housing a bit. Every turn. So she's not actually doing anything in that city in terms of gold. Yeah, sure. You lost New York, it will flip in 12 turns. It's under siege though. It's going to come to us in 11 turns. Nice. And then this will flip as well. If you could stand there. You know what? Just to be safe, we're going to make you a swordsman. You can run up there, make this. Quite need to buy that tile, but we can do that next turn. I have fulfilled my promise, so I'm going to build a Terracotta army. Can have another trade more unit. So if we come up here, we can buy a trader with faith. This is just such a perfect situation here, right? You can clear this off, completely destroying our production. You can build a farm, move here. We'll have another trader in 7 turns. And another one in there. So if we put this down here, currently it says 1, but that isn't the case. So as you see, this is current. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Currently in 3 and 3, right? You can hold. You best not be leveling up my shit. Build a farm. Now we've got some decent housing, and because they built walls, we've got a bit more housing. We need a production. The best production one is Choir. So because Choir's got a commercial district and a encampment, it gives +3 production. Yvarin is now our ally, so it will help us clear out these barbarians along the north here. we'll make this into a farm district. We'll clear this, and that will also make one. Should be able to buy another builder next turn. And I may try and do something with this city. Well, actually, I may run it down here and build these two things to power up the production of this city. Although at this point, this just the reduced number of turns to get these 2 tiles made into big 3 tiles made into production tiles is worth more to me than the time it would take to get the additional charge by running it down the city. So now they've become 4 charges. We still need to clear out these, just because we need as much housing as we can get in this city. I want this tile, but I can't afford to buy it right now. I have 3 charges. This city has no production. Let's come and claim this and maybe do something in here. Over here, we want to clear this and then make that into a farm triangle. We want to harvest this, farm this all out. This city is literally, it's just chaff to gain culture from this, knowing that it will never grow high enough to need amenities. So, you know, it doesn't benefit us in any, we don't lose anything, it's just a bonus. Our friendships have run out. We've got a governor title, we were working towards this. We will get this bit later in the game. Farm tile for 4. So run over here. Make a 3 tile production tile. Reduce this one and this one. So our settler's finally there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this tile is strictly better than that tile for the extra production. We will put our harbour down, our granary and our monument. We'll begin with the granary. We will look at this tile and go, oh sweet Jesus, buy this tile, because it's the best tile we can get right now for this city. And we will run this over here in order to boost it up. Policy change. We didn't get a policy upgrade. We were going to increase our return our friends. He's in a dark age. Now we can get an alliance. With you, we would like a research alliance. Because, no, never mind. Alliance. Yeah, no, we'll take a research alliance with you. Because you're the least likely to be the scientific threat. We will come to you. We're going to make a cultural alliance. Alright. With this guy. We'll do so with that. He's less likely to be the cultural threat. And then with this guy, we shall make no alliance. Because for some reason he must not have the tech yet. But hopefully we'll get an economic alliance with him. Because we're in a golden age and he's in a dark age, this is why we're likely to get these. Which is bonus. If we can get them and then hold them, we'll be in a good state. Now, did this guy finish his thing? He did. After we finish this, we're going to go back and do some other tech. Clear this, which doesn't help, but we'll do it. And we'll clear this. make some more farms. We need another builder. Next turn we'll buy one in there because it is worth doing it at this point. +2 housing. So this might be worth it. No. No. Yes. No, it's just not worth it. It's just obviously our capital. And we've got lots of population in here now, but we're not losing population. Get some housing in here. We want this tile. How long before 30? About 50 years. Do you know, we're going to run over here and do some work in here. And we will also buy the builder in here. We want the market, then the university, and we need walls really. We were going to buy... Should we save our faith and buy the meeting house? Maybe. How are we doing up here? 44. So look, this is going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've not got enough places to act that we've actually got tiles. You worked. So we're going to save our gold and buy the monument to force it to grow quicker. Put you on hold. This being under siege tells me he's got a unit here and a unit here, ish, minimum. But he clearly isn't actually doing damage to it, so that's good for us. He's going to lose Los Angeles next turn. You're probably going to see him build one up here in a moment. So we're now going to come back here. And we want Quadrime Caravel. It's a naval unit. Quite like privateers. We'll go for Quadrime. Come over here, clear this up, make that into more housing, more triangles. Just see if we can do something for this capital. We don't have a lot of production in this city, so make both of these into mines, I think. They'll be better to work than these two, at least for now anyway. We were making this into a thing to drop this. Bring this over. So we've got quite a lot of wonders going in the area. We come over here. 89 turns. These things are an issue. Let's put it in there because we can buy these. Maybe use some of our faith for these. We get 15% wonder. So we've lost this, so we need to get that back. Increase our science. We want housing in here. We're going to make this into a mine, that into a mine. And then we've now managed to get enough to buy the monument in here, which will help grow these border tiles. We haven't had anything that causes, we did get something that would cause us to change policy. Discount on upgrades is quite nice. Let's get this in, something that's really useful for us. We're not doing international trade routes right now. Go up by 20. So I'm saving up to gain my meeting houses now that we have 100 faith. I could probably still be buying builders. And to be fair, that's probably what I should be doing. But the quicker I can get those faith things, I can get production in cities that badly need it. Like capital, we need to get this done, and there's lots of buildings we want in the capital. This is 5 culture return plus a 15%, you know. We've now got an additional trade route. This is doing fine. I'm going to buy the trade route again in here. I'm going to buy it with faith. I know I could said I was going to hold my faith. Oh, they've lost this 8 turns to us again. It's just a little bit of extra. What does that do? Each lake tile then plus 1. Must be built on a lake tile. That just does nothing. Let's go for fort for the Renaissance walls. Renaissance walls. Let's smash up our population some more. Because why not? Yeah, why not? This is going to be right, actually. This one's totally not. As these things go. We see we've managed to get faith across all of our cities without doing it just because of pressure and how many cities were around. Make a mine. Swap it to there. We want it on here. We'll do the same with this one. Get this down. Chop out that because it does nothing. It's going to add a bit of production to. We'll lose the production on it and 1 food. No, we'll lose 1 food on it. So, for what it's going to do for this. And we can make a triangle here at some point. We need to go and get this, and we need to cut this city to pieces basically. With all these warriors here, I'm not going to take the chance of it, and I'm going to just buy a builder straight out. Assuming I haven't bought my production thing in here first. So we've got this at 2. What else can you do? You're going down here. Let's run you down there. Unit needs production. Orders. Make this. Come back in here. We want this one, this one, this one. Lock those in place. Production. We'll go for more of this. We're gaining loads and loads of food up there as well. which the housing will hold. We will have to try and find, well, when we get this, we'll have enough food. Hopefully we'll have some more tiles in there. And it will come out, all of these tiles will be food production, and we'll get a nice city going. Build that monument early to get feudalism. It's good to know where they are behind us. John Kern's friendship will need to be renewed. I see he's getting hammered by Machu Picchu. These guys. Yep, we shall carry on with that one. We shall harvest this to drop this down by like 4 or 5. So we just lost 1 food on that tile. It's not the end of the world. We could probably chop this out as well. I think I'd quite like to make that tile some production though for that city. We can now come over here and buy our meeting house tile, and we'll have a quick check. We'll upgrade this to a warrior. We will make that for that. Then we'll run over here and make this into a second tile for the city. Now got a fairly decent amount of faith. Probably do something with these tiles. I'm just going to buy, how long on here? I want to start the palace in about 1,000,000 years. Machu Picchu declare war on America. America's going to probably die, which is a shame. But he's gone crazy. I don't really want to start a war. Like, I could smash him out, but it's not something that's a benefit to us to do so. Medieval walls. My industrial zone. I would like another. So this doesn't do anything. This would be nice, but there's like just nowhere to put it. I mean, I guess I can put it down here. It will get bonus from that. Yeah, we will call this the end of the episode though. Next time we'll look and see how we're going to do with our wonders and whether or not we gain these cities.